expensive. I mean, you know, when you've achieved what he's achieved, you've made that kind of money.
Obviously, it's a tragic incident. 2 people have lost their lives. It's a horrific.
Tonight, Nigerian police detained the driver of the vehicle involved in the Lagos highway smash, in which 2 people were killed, and boxer Anthony Joshua was in.
Boxing world left speechless after Anthony Joshua announces retirement perfectly captures the shockwaves throughout the sport. Fans and fighters alike are stunned, realizing that one of the era's biggest personalities and most talented heavyweights is stepping away. Joshua's decision isn't just about boxing, it's about survival, mental health, and the lasting impact of life-changing events outside the ring.
Maybe he don't want to be in boxing anymore.
Dominic Ingle reminds the boxing world that life always outweighs the sport. Anthony Joshua's retirement isn't just about stepping away from fights, it's a reality check after losing friends and surviving a life-altering accident. Ingle emphasizes that fame, titles, and money are meaningless compared to human life, urging fans and fighters alike to appreciate what truly matters beyond the ring.
It's just a sport. Boxing sport is not more important than life. It's not. It's a sport. Put it in perspective. Who cares whether he carries on boxing? That's not the thing. You know, human lives have been lost. You can never, you can't get them back, it's priceless. You can't get it back. What does boxing matter? You know what I mean? It don't matter one bit. That's what I'm saying to you. It's like, but sometimes you get these reality checks in life.
Duke McKenzie confirms what fans have feared. Anthony Joshua is likely preparing to retire officially. His experience, wisdom, and understanding of his own body make this decision calculated, not impulsive. Joshua isn't rushing, it's a considered step, showing that even champions must know when it's time to protect themselves and their future.
I'm sure of that. And he's not a silly man, he's not. And I would envisage over the next few months, he will announce his official.
Eddie Hearn highlights the physical reality behind Anthony Joshua's retirement. It's not just a decision of the mind, it's about his body, his health, and years of punishment in the ring. With lingering injuries and niggles, Joshua's choice to step away shows maturity and foresight, valuing long-term well-being over titles or glory. Boxing respects talent, but life comes first.
Depends on his body. I mean, that, you know, I wasn't being facetious before, but like, you never know the landscape of this, but more likely he's thought this is a good time to bow out, or got a few niggles and I don't think I should.
Spencer Oliver perfectly captures why Anthony Joshua's retirement leaves a void. It's not just his knockout power or fight-selling ability, it's the personality, the charisma, and the dedication he brings to every bout. Joshua's talent and presence extend beyond the ring, influencing fans and fellow fighters alike. His absence will be deeply felt, reminding the boxing world that one of the sport's true characters is stepping away.
It's not just that he's a big personality and he sells fights so well and he's a big character, and the press conferences, the build-up to fights, and what he delivers in the ring. The guy is a serious talent, and he'll be missed when he's retired. That is
Gareth. A Davies highlights the personal cost behind Joshua's decision. Losing 2 close friends and team members isn't just an emotional blow. It's a hit to his mental and spiritual support system. Retirement for AJ isn't merely stepping away from boxing, it's pausing to recover, heal, and rebuild after tragedy, showing that life outside the ring can dictate even the greatest fighter's path.
Anthony's, if he's got these guys with him as part of his team, they're close aides, close friends. He's going to have lost 2 very close friends, 2 members of his team who are part of his mental, psychological, and spiritual scaffolding. He will have to recover from this in all those ways, as well as physically.
Eddie Hearn puts Joshua's retirement in context. It's about mental health as much as physical readiness. Years of pressure, high-stakes fights, and recent traumatic events take a toll that titles and fame can't fix. AJ's struggles underline that even champions are human, and stepping away is a courageous choice, prioritizing well-being over belts, money, or public expectation.
He's had all these mental health problems, you know, struggles and stuff.
Carl Frock highlights the debate surrounding Anthony Joshua's retirement. Some see it as a financial or strategic move, while others respect it as a genuine decision after trauma and loss. Considering AJ's accident, the death of close friends, and mental toll, stepping away makes sense. Whatever the reason, this retirement shakes boxing, leaving fans and analysts debating whether it's a calculated move or a heartfelt exit.
Retirement, I'm not sure if it's genuine. Maybe it is, but I don't know what he's going to do now he's retired. But the fact of the matter is, he's announced his retirement. He's either trying to leverage for more money, putting himself in position, so he's got people begging for him to come out, or he's actually genuinely going to retire. Not sure what he's going to do.
Johnny Nelson reminds the boxing world of perspective. Anthony Joshua's retirement isn't about fights or fame. It's about valuing life after witnessing tragedy. Losing close friends and surviving a serious accident forces AJ and the sport to face reality. Nelson emphasizes that titles, rivalries, and money fade in comparison to life itself, and this moment serves as a sobering reminder that human lives are far more precious than any ring victory.
It's just sad. It just makes you realise how valuable life is and how things can change in a heartbeat. So when we talk about fights and we talk about beefs and these things are just nothing when it comes to real life and losing a life. So it was a sad thing to hear, a sad thing to see. God knows how it'll affect those that saw it mentally, emotionally. But you've got to think about these two men who were somebody's child, someone's brother. And that's what you've got to think about, those people that have lost their lives.
John Fury's words underscore the relief and gratitude felt across the boxing world. Anthony Joshua's survival after a terrifying accident is more important than any fight or title. Fury's message celebrates life, reminding fans and fighters alike that health and safety outweigh competition. This moment humanizes AJ beyond his champion status, showing the emotional toll of recent events and why stepping away from the sport could be the right decision.
Jay, you're one lucky lad. God bless you, man. I'm glad you're alive again. Shocked me, it has. Terrible. Anyway, good luck everybody and try and enjoy the new year as much as you can.
Pain Game highlights the physical reality behind Joshua's retirement. Surviving a severe accident leaves lasting effects on the body, even for a fighter accustomed to punishment. AJ's recovery isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional too. Commentary like this reminds fans that retirement isn't weakness. It's a necessary choice to preserve his health, ensuring he can heal and move forward safely after a life-altering incident.
Such a severe car accident there. Like, all right, he's lucky enough to still be alive, but fuck me, his body must be going through a lot right there. This is not a man who winces in pain easily, right? He gets punched for a living. And obviously, like, you're supposed to take people out of car accidents like that with great care because you don't want to...
Eddie Hearn's words shine a spotlight on the human side of Anthony Joshua's world, far beyond the glitz, money, and fame. Following such a devastating accident, AJ's focus can no longer be on titles or fights. It must shift to recovery, support, and the well-being of those around him. Hearn emphasizes the responsibility of the team and family to ensure he gets proper medical care and emotional support. This goes deeper than boxing. It's about protecting someone who has faced a near-death experience and lost close friends. The tragedy exposes the vulnerability even of elite athletes and reminds fans that behind every fighter is a human being navigating life-altering events. In this moment, AJ's priority is survival, healing, and rebuilding, showing the boxing world that no belt or paycheck can replace the safety, care, and love of family and close allies.
To really be there for them and the family, anything they need. Sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. Make sure obviously they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy and as happy.
Gareth. A Davies offers critical insight into Anthony Joshua's mindset and the controversy surrounding his recent fights. His commentary highlights that AJ's decisions are measured and calculated, even amid external pressures and public scrutiny. The Jake Paul fight was heavily debated, with some calling it reckless, and Davies emphasizes the physical risks involved, such as Paul's jaw injury, showing the intensity and danger of boxing at this level. Despite the chaos and opinions, Joshua maintained composure, professionalism, and class throughout, traveling abroad to handle obligations while still putting safety and career strategy first. This moment reflects AJ's duality as both a star and a human being, balancing public perception, personal health, and responsibility to his team. It's a reminder that behind the headlines, every fighter navigates calculated risks, mental strain, and public expectation with remarkable discipline.
I think, in fact, some very interesting and germane points you make there in this moment, Raheem. That I think what I've noticed, that obviously there were a kind of panoply of opinions about him fighting Jake Paul, to take it back a week and a half. I mean, I was critical of that fight being signed, first of all, because I worried about the dangers for Jake Paul. He got his jaw broken at the end of the day, and kind of used the scars as a flag in his new moon, delusionally optimistic, in his words, as he is about these things. So Anthony Joshua went to America a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, played the role which he needed to play, was very classy.
Oleksandr Usyk's reaction underscores the personal tragedy behind AJ's public persona. Losing 2 close friends and team members in the accident is a profound emotional blow, affecting Joshua's mental and spiritual state as much as his physical recovery. Usyk's condolences reflect the solidarity within the boxing community and the importance of support during life-altering events. This moment reminds fans that even champions are vulnerable to personal loss, and that AJ's path forward will require strength, healing, and resilience beyond the ring. The focus now is recovery, remembrance, and honoring those who were lost, reinforcing that life outweighs boxing.
Oleksandr Usyk said, "This is an unbelievable loss. Sinna Atlati for 2 incredible people who are not only part of AJ's team, but also friends. My sincere condolences to their families, loved ones, and everyone who knew them. Anthony Joshua, wishing you a speedy recovery. Stay strong."
Ryan Garcia's reaction emphasizes the shockwaves AJ's accident sent through the boxing community. As a fellow fighter, Garcia understands the fragility of life and the physical toll accidents can inflict on a champion. Joshua's near-fatal experience and the loss of close friends highlight the precarious balance between life and sport. Garcia's response serves as a reminder that behind the headlines and victories are humans vulnerable to tragedy. This moment unites boxers and fans alike in concern, admiration, and hope for AJ's full recovery, showing that empathy, support, and respect transcend competition. Showbiz the Adult breaks down the accident with caution, emphasizing the uncertainty surrounding the crash while highlighting the seriousness of the situation. Anthony Joshua's SUV striking a stationary truck was a life-altering event, and the focus shifts from sport to survival. The mention of prayers reflects the concern across the boxing community and beyond, as fans, fighters, and colleagues grapple with the reality of AJ's trauma. This incident not only impacted Joshua physically but also emotionally, especially with the tragic loss of 2 close friends. Beyond titles, belts, or publicity, this moment reminds everyone that life is fragile and champions are human. Recovery, support, and mental resilience become paramount, and the world watches, united in hope that AJ heals fully, honors his lost friends, and can eventually find peace beyond the ring.
Joshua's SUV struck the stationary truck. So I just want to give you guys the breaking news. Unfortunately, Anthony Joshua was involved in a car accident in Nigeria. Prayers to Anthony H.A. Joshua.
Anthony Joshua's retirement and the shocking accident have left the boxing world in disbelief, reminding us all that even the strongest athletes face unimaginable challenges. From his physical recovery to the emotional toll of losing close friends, AJ's journey now goes beyond titles and fights. It's about healing, resilience, and appreciating life's fragility. Fans and fellow fighters alike are watching closely, sending support and prayers. What do you think Joshua's next move will be? Will he ever return to the ring, or is this truly the end of an era? Comment below with your thoughts and share this video to honor AJ's legacy.